By definition, a documentary is a film or television or radio program that provides a factual report on a particular subject. This is Docuception. To many people, a documentary is just something they watch because they can't be bothered to leave the room after watching Coronation Street or any similar program. To many others, though, a documentary is much more. It is a valuable resource for research, or a great fountain of entertainment. From 9/11 to Essex schoolchildren, or from the Amazon rainforest to a Yorkshire bus company. No matter what your interest is, there will definitely be a documentary out there for you. Documentaries aren't just thrown together facts though. They're a very careful collection of clips and interviews and other such words from someone like me in a weird voice talking to your ears. Here is a man with something to say about a documentary.
There's some very important features in documentaries, stuff like interviews with experts and people who are very related to the topic of the documentary. Also, during these interviews, there's probably close-ups of their faces to get facial expressions and see more emotion. But the most important feature of a documentary is probably the facts, historical statistics, stuff like that are very important because, you know, they're factual. They have to be there in a documentary. So if you're watching a World War II documentary and it says that it started in 1992, then it's obviously wrong, and that documentary is basically, you know, void because it's got some of the main important facts wrong.
Many documentaries like to capture real life. As an example, here is an example of a documentary being filmed about real-life documentaries being filmed. Absolutely spectacular stuff right there. A documentary manages to capture the minds of ordinary people who would normally not be bothered enough to find information from the internet by giving it to them in a visual form that they find entertaining. That is the power of a documentary. So what have we learned today? Documentaries are very informational and very powerful, more so than you will ever be. Good night.